What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55, man. Dang. I hate to say it, but Tom Brady, he once did it again. The thing is, though, I'm not going to say that I'm going to call myself a fan of Tom Brady, but I can't say that I respect Tom Brady. I can't say that much because Tom Brady, just overall, his craft, what this man does to just the game of football, that's something I feel like that we're not going to see for a long time. A long time. I don't really know who would be up there, because if I had to put this in, I know people, they always like to compare players to other players either within the league or in different sports, but this would probably be a situation where Brady is Jordan. Who would be LeBron? I know they were trying to say that Patrick Mahomes, he will probably be LeBron or maybe somebody else, but I'm there's quarterbacks that they do their thing. They put up stats, they do all of that and stuff. But Brady, on the other hand, it's he does that and wins championships. That's what I'm there's one thing when you're putting up stats. But when you're putting up stats and winning championships on top of that, that's what I'm bruh, how y'all, that's something that can't be denied. It's something that can't be looked over. I'm gonna have to show my respect to Tom Brady from now on. I'm still gonna root against him when he makes it to the Super Bowl, but after tonight, that made me realize this man's gonna go to the Super Bowl whenever he feels like it. If there's a year where he doesn't go, he's just taking a break. But if there's a year where he wants to go, he's okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna win every game and we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. That's it. There ain't no ands, ifs, or buts. The players that's but how do you know? Preseason hasn't even started. He's I'm Tom Brady. That's how we know. I'm Tom Brady. That's how we know that we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. I'm all come on now. He's don't ever disrespect my legacy like that. I am Tom Brady, okay? He was what do you think the TB stands for? It don't stand for Tampa Bay no more. No, it's Tom Brady, the Tom Brady Buccaneers. That's pretty much what that team should be called now. Because I'm bruh, he owned that team. The players did their thing. There was the one guy on Kansas City, though, that was number 32. What's that guy's name? That dude got some serious anger issues. Kansas City. I should put Chiefs. I was getting ready to put number 32. Number 32. What's that guy's name? Tyrann Mathieu? Is that his name? Well, he got anger issues. I'm bro, he was getting mad at them guys. He was getting in Tom Brady's face. I'm bro, look, don't do that. Don't get in Tom Brady's face. He's the best player in the league right now. Don't get in his face. That's just something I feel you shouldn't do. So yeah, that guy. Then he was getting into it with other players. I'm bro, you gotta relax, man. It's I understand it is a serious moment in your career, but that's to talk on Kansas City, but also to continue what I was saying about this guy. I understand it's a big moment in your career, but it's you shouldn't be showing you shouldn't be that pressed over it. This man, you would thought he was his life was on the line or something. I'm bro, you gotta relax, all right? It is gonna be okay. You will have other opportunities, all right? Relax, brother. But no, talking to Kansas City though, because I'm I can relate to you guys, making it to the Super Bowl and then losing, and then on top because I'm a Seahawks fan, so we made it three Super Bowls, won one of them. And then, that other one was just that was rigged. That one, that first one we went up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, that was rigged. It was them referees, bro. But no, then with that last one, when we went up against the Patriots, I was man, I feel for you guys. I think everybody that's had a team make it to the Super Bowl and they lost, we all feel for you. It happens, whether it's a close score or a blowout or, whatever. But it's one of those things that happens. Especially and the situations are similar too, because Kansas City went to the Super Bowl that year, last year, and they won. Next year, come back, they lose. Same with Seahawks. We won that one year. Next year, we lost. So I'm don't feel discouraged. Don't feel discouraged. Don't feel like that this is the end. This is like, we ain't gonna win no more. We ain't gonna. No, come back stronger than ever. You guys gotta be on some Michael Jordan stuff. Take this game personal. Okay? Be upset. Be angry. Be hungry with the game now. And I'm like, because my thing is like, there's no problem with that. But when you give up and when you're like, I ain't got it in me no more, no. Do not. That's why I was telling one of my fans that in a live stream where I'm like, don't doubt yourself. Like, there's like, my thing is like, there's no such thing as that anymore. I'm like, from here on out, doubting is no longer a thing. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt what you want to get into. Don't doubt what you're already into. And don't doubt what's going to happen after you're done with whatever you got into. Okay? From here on out, there is no more doubt. I like that. That's actually from here on out, there's no more doubt. Yeah, I like that. Hold on for a second. I'm going to make that into a hoodie. From here on out, there's no more doubt. I'm like, motivational hoodie in the works. Hold on. I'm going to just like write it down just so I don't forget, because I'm like, I'll mess around and forget. And then next thing you know, I'm like, dang, what did I say earlier? And I'm all mad and I can't even think. So, all right, hold on for a second. Let me open it up. As I'm doing a podcast episode, I'm currently making merch. Dang, what did I say? There's no more doubt. Freaking, oh my God. Like, how do I forget that? Nah, bro, hold on for a second. Let me pause this episode so I can remember. All right, I remembered it. And I was like, what did I say again? I was just all like, from here on out, there's no more doubt, TMossBoss, and I'm going to change the font and all that stuff. So that hoodie will be coming out some point in time tonight, but probably by the time this episode come out, it's already going to be out, but... Anyways, but yeah, I'm like, yo, this ain't the end of it. Like, there's like, y'all gonna have more games. Plus, Patrick Mahomes, isn't the man like, what, 21, 20, or I don't freaking know, but he's he's 25? Who was saying that he was 20-something? Huh, dang, I don't even know why. I don't know why I assumed. I thought he was like 20-something. I thought that man got into the NFL like, what, 2 years ago or something. But anyways, I know they did say he was the youngest quarterback in the Super Bowl like last year. So, but anyways, but yeah, I'm like, that's the thing. I'm like, I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, look, if something doesn't work out, then I'm like, I gotta move on to something else. Or I gotta, but I feel like in their case, like with football, I'm like, this is what your heart desires. This is what you want to do. Like, if this is something that you see yourself doing, like up until you retire, or like, praying to God that it doesn't happen, but in case you get some catastrophic injury or something, then like up until that point, but I'm like, even then afterwards, it's like, you still gotta have a game plan for everything. You gotta have like plan A is what you're doing right now. Plan B is everything else afterwards. So don't think for a second like it's all over. It's like, nah, bro, like, it's just, my thing is like, for you guys, it's just the beginning. And for those that retire, get traded, whatever, it's like, you got to just overall be a better version of yourself each and every day. Don't settle for anything less. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, but Kansas City, I'm like, it happens. Like, you make it that far, like throughout preseason, throughout regular season, the playoffs, and now it's the Super Bowl. You make it that far just to lose. Yes, it is painful. It is painful. Okay, so don't think for a second it's not. It is. All right. So, but anyways, yeah, back on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wonder, is Rob Gronkowski, if he's gonna come back to WWE now? Because for those that don't know, I am a WWE fan, so I did like his energy. He seemed like a funny dude. That's what I was like. I thought he was gonna, when he scored the touchdowns though, I was all like, I thought he was gonna do a little bit more to it. Like I don't know why I thought he was just gonna do some silly stuff, but most likely he is gonna be acting silly afterwards. So I'm like, I like that guy. That guy's funny. I'm like, but man, that's crazy though. Like, both of them, him and Tom Brady, and Antonio Brown too. I didn't even realize Antonio Brown was signed to the team until he scored. I was all like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, when did he get signed? I thought he was out here trying to box Logan Paul. I'm like, well, I mean, even though what was that, like last year, a couple of years ago, but I'm like, that was like the last time I heard him. I forgot all about him getting signed to the, I don't even think I heard about it. If I did, I must have like looked over it and then just kept it moving and things. Like, I didn't think too much on it, but I was all like, dang, bro. I'm all like, when did you get signed? But no, I remember when I heard that Rob Gronkowski when he got signed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I was all like, wow. I'm like, all right, I see you, Rob. I'm like, y'all trying to, doing your thing even on a different team. Like they just out here doing it. That's honestly what they're doing. They're out here doing a tour versus New England. Now it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What team they gonna go to next and give them a championship ring? But yeah, because I'm like, when was the last time Tampa Bay, or did they even make it to this? Have they ever made it to the Super Bowl? That's the question. Oh wow, that's cool. Google, they went. They was like, if you search up Tampa Bay, they got like fireworks going off on the screen. That's pretty cool. NFL championships. Oh, they won one back in 2003. Okay, dang. Huh. I guess I don't know. I must have not really been paying attention to football back then. But anyways, yeah, dang, I didn't even know that. Huh. Shows how much I know about football. Well, the more you know, you guys can discover something new every single day. But anyways, but yeah, they won one back in 2003, and I was like, I don't really remember them hearing about them going to the Super Bowl any other times after that. Maybe they did, and they just didn't. Of course, they didn't win. But yeah, I was all like, it's good though that Tom Brady came to the team and got them another W under their belts and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's like, shout out to Tom Brady, man. I always had trash talk that dude. But it was just more so because I was like, I was holding a grudge. I was holding like a friendly grudge against them. I'm like, after that year they beat the Seahawks, I was in the Super Bowl. I was just like, I don't really want to see y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't. It was funny because there was a customer at my job. That dude, he was super chill, bro. I was like, I know he had a field day with this if we were going back. If I had told him that I was rooting for Kansas City. Oh man, I probably would have, if I had to go. Well, I no longer work at this job because of the pandemic. But if I had to go back there tomorrow, oh man, I had told those guys. I've been like, look, can I just because I worked at a cafe. I'm like, look, can I just go and work in the kitchen or something? I'm like, I don't, because there's a customer here, and I know he's gonna give me some crap about Tampa Bay winning, and so I'm like, I don't really want to see that customer because I know he's gonna do something that's gonna make me mad. So, but nah, man, I was like, I know he's probably at his house just celebrating right now. That dude, he was super chill. It was funny because he was really the only one there. He was honestly the only person in that whole building that supported when Tom Brady played for the New England Patriots. He was the only one that was a fan. And everybody else throughout that building would be wearing Seahawks jerseys, maybe some other jerseys. The only Patriots fan. And I'm like, bro, you playing a dangerous game coming through here wearing the Seahawks jersey. I'm like, or not Seahawks, but Patriots jersey. I'm like, bro, you can't do that to people. You cannot do that. That is messed up on so many levels. That is disrespectful. You pretty much went into like, okay, I might not say like, because I don't want my podcast to get taken down. I was about to say some gang related stuff. But I'm like, that's like you going onto a different turf wearing other colors and stuff. I'm like, you can't do stuff like that, man. But I'm like, you chill with me. I'm like, you my boy. But I'm like, yeah, everybody else, they ain't gonna, there's them like diehard Seahawks fans. They take that stuff to the heart. They take it as disrespect. They actually would walk up on you and talk about what set you claim. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is you talking? I'm like, bro, I'm just wearing the Patriots jersey. They're like, nah, fool. Nah, around here you ain't wearing that, cuz. I'm like, what is you, bro? You is a Seahawks fan. You out here wearing rainbow shoes and I'm like, nah. They're probably, but I'm just saying. There's people out there that's probably out that acts like that. I'm all like, bro, you gotta chill. It ain't that serious. Then it was funny that the dude they ran out on the field. I wish they would show that, man. And that's why I started thinking I was gonna make a video of it talking about on my brainstorming channel, because I have this channel where I like talk about like just ideas that I think of that I think that would be dope, and I think it would be things that people are interested in. But no, they should have like a competition, like who can outrun security like the for the longest. Because I'm like, but it's like security guys that's like, that's like that can run and stuff, like not them security guards that be like, dang bro, I haven't done this in like what 10, 15 years now. I'm like, I gotta chase this guy now. Oh my god, like they're them security guards where it's like they don't be chasing people. They just sit there and watch. They wait until they come back or something, or wait until a foot. No, that's what they do. They wait till one of the athletes tackle them, and then that's when they're like, okay, cool. This is when I could just come in and arrest them and things and act like I was doing something. But them guys be jogging. But I'm like, no, get some like people that can run. Because I'm telling you, I will probably sign up for that thing literally every single year. Because I'm like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I'm like, unless it was like a competition thing, to just overall, like if it was a game, like the NFL actually, was like, oh, okay, like it's cool, like it's not something I'm gonna get arrested for afterwards. So I'm like, yeah. I just want to do things the legal way. I'm not trying to get arrested, sent to jail and things. I'm all like, bro. But then that's another thing that I wanted to talk on. The amount of people that was there. Oh my God. Bro, they had freaking Florida is like, what pandemic? I'm like, we don't know about nothing about no pandemic. This and that was like, that pandemic is everyone else. We ain't there's like until they physically see the COVID-19, until they physically see the virus. And I'm not saying like they see somebody with the virus. No, that virus has to have on a suit with some tennis shoes on, like walk up to the state of Florida and be like, I am COVID-19. Like that's what it will honestly have to take in order for Florida to be a little bit more strict about their social distancing and then like COVID rules and all that stuff. But man, they did not care. But anyways, this is a pretty good Super Bowl. Messed up that Kansas City. I honestly didn't think it was going to be a blowout. I thought it was going to at least be a close game, and it was going to be a game to talk about. But I'm like, dang, bro. I was like, okay, well, you know what? It's going to probably be like that old, like, what was it, a Vine video or something where that football player is all like, not going to lie, they had us in the first half, but then we came back in the second. I thought it was going to be something like that, where it was all like, okay, they're going to come back the second half. No. They didn't. They stayed right back where they was at in the first half. I'm like, bro, y'all can't do that, man. But I'm saying, like, it's cool. It's okay to lose. Like, everybody's gonna lose, and everybody goes through their life winning everything. So I'm like, it's saying like eventually, like an undefeated, team or whoever. It's like it's just like my thing is like, yeah, it's probably a little bit more harder to deal with when it's an Super Bowl. But I'm like, it ain't no different than losing in a regular season game or preseason or any other game. I'm saying, like, it happens. People lose. So it's all good. Like, it ain't something to trip over. But anyways, yeah, it was a pretty good Super Bowl. I enjoyed it. But anyways, I don't know. Probably people out there that was betting against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I know they're not enjoying it. I know them people, yeah, if y'all bet against them, and I know there was people that was betting like millions, hundreds of thousands. I'm like, bro, I would be in tears. Because I'm like, I was betting, in my head, I was betting against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. But if I bet money, if I bet like, let's say somebody was all like, oh, TMossBoss, I'll bet you your bread 11s that Tom Brady is going to win. I'm like, bet, bro, this is Kansas City Chiefs. Like, they won that Super Bowl. Where was Tom Brady last year? He didn't even make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm like, nah, bro. I'm not like, nah, I'm okay. I bet you the bread 11s, my infrared 6s. What other shoes? The Quantum basketball Yeezys. I'll bet you all my good shoes that Kansas City gonna win. Just getting cocky and over myself, right? At this end of this game, I've been in tears, crying. I called up whoever and been like, look, can we talk about this? All right, I'll give you maybe one pair. I don't even know. I'll give you a pair of my shoes, but I can't give up the shoes that I named off. I'm like, nah. I probably would have never. I moved. I took all my good shoes and I just left. I like put them all in duffel bags and backpacks and everything else that I got, and I just left, fled the country, went somewhere. Freaking, I heard Argentina is a nice place. There was a fan telling me you can live out there for for a month. With $400. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'm going to Argentina. So, but anyways, yeah, if you bet against Tom Brady, I am sorry. But if you bet on Tom Brady that he was going to win, hopefully you guys enjoy your money. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because I'm saying, bro, like, y'all, I know they're just people just right now in Tampa Bay. They probably living it up. They're all like, man, forget this pandemic. Them people are going to go crazy out there. So, But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the if you are watching this on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed it. You watching this on a podcast streaming service or viewing it on a podcast streaming service, thank you for checking it out. Follow, subscribe, however it's set up for you. Check out my merch store. Check out my YouTube channels. I got tons of them. What else? Yeah, check it all out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.